Let's start this.
Hello, 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 Wisdom Seeker here. So Zafina has gotten some new buffs, as you know, and I'm going to give you guys all of the Oki setups that we need to be using and some new setups. And I'm going to go over some of the buffs with you guys. So the first one I'd like to go over is Scarecrow 4. Okay, so if you see, Scarecrow 4 now hits grounded. Okay, that is a huge buff for her because that combo I did was about like 92 damage. So you're going to use this if they stay on the floor and don't want to get up. Okay, so that's the first one. Scarecrow 4 hits grounded now. Okay, now another setup I want to go over, now that we have plus frames and Tarantula DF1. Okay, transition into Tarantula after your heat smash from Scarecrow, because you get about like 54 damage if they stay grounded, and no, not back quick roll. So, and your plus if they get up. Okay, I do this all the time. I did this before she even got buffed. It's, one of my favorite things to do is to, if I can get more damage, I'd like to. And you do chip if they get up too. Okay. Also, a new setup that you need to do. So let's just say you hit DF1 raw. Okay, there's a few things about this. So, and you use your heat dash. No, wait a minute. So, that's totally guaranteed. Okay, and that's 54 damage again. So, you get more damage transitioning into Tarantula and using DF1 after your heat dash. Your DF1, you do a heat dash. Yeah. You need to know how to do that because that's guaranteed you're missing out on damage. I don't see enough people doing that, but it's okay because no one really knew. Also, trying to move very quickly here. Okay, so after your grab,
Amateur.
that's also guaranteed. Okay, and I'm gonna go over this some of these options with you. No matter how they tech roll, transitioning into Tarantula, if they're roaming around the floor, that's also guaranteed. Why is this important? I'm just going to show you some setups here. We all know, every Zafina player knows. Okay? That's also guaranteed. Okay? Here's another one that we all need to be doing, just in case you guys are beginners, some of the beginners here that are here. Those are all your setups for your grabs, and there are more, but I'm just showing you about the buffs now, okay, that we got. I'm not going to go over everything, because those are for a different video. Also, something else. You hit this raw, and they don't move. That's a combo reset, okay? If you hit DF1 from Tarantula, okay, you get a combo reset if they don't do anything, and you should always try to refloat them. If they tech roll, this is very important, go for it again. Okay, I'm going to go over all this, the options though, because it's not really free. The pressure isn't always free if they choose the correct option to get up, but I'm just showing you the game plan here. It's pressure, all right? That's what we want to do. These new moves that were assigned is to get pressure, and the best way to apply them is for Oki and with how you're getting up. You should always be using these if your opponent is getting up a certain way, right? So, also something else, just another tip: when you hit this, remember Tarantula 2 does track to both sides now because of this DF1 buff. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? It's pressure. Use your Tarantula to mix them the hell up. All right? That's what this is about. So, also, we talked about that. Scarecrow 1 and 4. Let me show you something. Okay, so see that? That's another combo reset. Okay, if you land this in Scarecrow, another setup, and they're not tech rolling, okay, you understand? That's another setup that you're going to use, you know, to take advantage of them not getting up correctly. If they just stay grounded, they don't do anything, you get combos, all right? That's that. And also, we need to talk about something else. So, okay, so F4, these moves here, and DF3-4. Okay, you're also going to use your DF1 pressure. I'm just showing you all the ways to pressure your opponent, and you should be using it. Okay, so they tech roll. Now, as I said before about the combo resets, if they don't do anything, they don't do anything at all. That's guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay. If they don't do it, watch your Okizeme. If they don't press any buttons, you are missing out on damage. Use your combos, okay? Now, here's where it gets tricky. As I said before, that recovery kick, or they have other options to use. So let's say you want to use your DF1 pressure from Tarantula. Okay, you can't do that, right? So what do? Okay, if they're using recovery kicks, all right, you get a combo. Now, if they essentially if they wake backward, they may be able to block it, or decide to stand up. Okay, so however, if they back quick roll, you won't be able to combo reset them. But if they wake up backwards, it's a totally different motion, you will. Okay, so I'm just showing you all of the options here for your Oki, so you can see how to use it. Also, so let's just set them to, you know, they're rolling on the round. What is it? They're Ukemi here. So this move right here, it's best to use it when you're waking up. Okay, when your opponent wakes up. Okay. And then also, remember that setup I gave you guys in the previous patch? That's another setup for this move. Okay. That you guys need to know. Just for pressure. These are just ideas for your pressure and things of that nature. So, also, your D3. So there's another setup here, another combo reset here. Okay. That's my other setup that I had in Tekken 7. And you guys could use this to be plus after. Because if they stay grounded, okay, so you get a combo reset there too. And if you want to use your heat, okay, that's another setup that you guys need to be aware of. Okay, there are so many combo resets here that we need to be taking advantage of in this installment. But this is like a very basic guide of our buffs right now, and I just wanted to go over these with you so that way we all have an understanding of how to use these moves to the best of our ability. Okay, Okay, so one other thing before I leave you, I forgot to add something important. So there's another setup here. Okay, so this setup I knew about like months ago. I would use it online, but I never showed it because, again, there's some. It's not a guaranteed setup, right? If your opponent wakes up and does a recovery kick or stands up, they're going to block, right? However, when they recovery kick, this option, your DF1 beats out every other option except for standing up and recovery kick, right? So, when they recovery kick, you can wait it out, or okay, just wanted the guys to give you that also, but it beats out every other option, and I was doing this like months ago. All right, I just never put it in there. And then also for your balcony break, remember, as I said before, remember to transition into Tarantula and use your DF1, okay? Because, what is it? This setup has been buffed. So let's just say, okay, they start back quick rolling, you're plus again. So remember to, this setup that I gave you about a month ago is now buffed, all right? So with that being said, now I'm really done, and I will talk to you soon. Have a nice day.
This is your fate.